Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today I have a Epic Universe haul, and this is everything I bought on my last 7 trips to Epic. I've been a total of 8 times, and I only did 1 haul so far, and everything else I've accumulated since then. So before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of my magical friends. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I've picked up so many things from my recent trips to Epic Universe, and I have quite the haul to show you guys. I was feeling like I didn't buy a whole lot of things, but I think because I spread it out from like my recent trips there. So I've been a total of 8 times, some of them like consecutively. And the first time I went, I think was April 18th. It was just 1 day. And then after that I did like a 2-day trip, and then I did a single day trip, and then I did a 4-day trip. So I think that adds up to what I'm talking about, but enough chit-chatting. Let's get into the haul. We'll go with this big bag. I don't really have rhyme or reason. I'm just gonna start digging here. Oh, I actually threw 2 t-shirts in here that I've already worn because it's all been sitting here for so long. So on my most recent trip, they had their grand opening, which was on May 22nd, and they had some grand opening merchandise. I didn't go on the 22nd, but I went that weekend. So I went that Saturday, so it opened on a Thursday. I went that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and I had to get a shirt to kind of celebrate. And this is the shirt they have. So it has all of their portals represented. So you've got Dark Universe, you've got the Wizarding World portal, Isle of Berk, Super Nintendo, and this one is for Celestial Park. So you've got Stardust Racers there, and then the Epic Universe logo in the middle. And I got mine in a medium. They are unisex sizing. And then also on the sleeve here, they have the grand opening May 22nd, 2025. I like that they included the date on here, so it's something to remember. It's so cute. The back is plain, the other sleeve is plain, but had to grab it. I think these retailed $4.35, but I took the tag off because I actually wore it on that trip while I was there. The next shirt is an Aurora shirt. So I wanted to have like a ministry look one of the days because I have like a purple ministry beret, and I thought the shirt would go perfect with it. And I also believe this one was $35. So it says Ministry of Magic. It's got the Ministry of Magic logo. And then it's just got like this cool purple stitching throughout it, and it's just a heather gray. I do wish they picked a different color than gray, but it works. Next, we have something that I probably won't be wearing anytime soon, and it is the scarf. This is the scarf that goes with their new Hogwarts uniform that you can purchase from Epic Universe, so it's more the 1920s vibe, and this is their Gryffindor scarf. So it does say Gryffindor right here, and then it's just the gray and red color. I like that it has tassels on the bottom, and it's pretty thick still, like it would keep you pretty warm. I wouldn't want to wear it in these summer months currently, but I am glad I picked this one up. And the scarves are $40, and you can get these in all 4 Hogwarts houses. And I believe I just have one more item, it's just a big one in this bag, and it's the Hogwarts Messenger bag. And they actually have these in the 4 wizarding schools that we know. So there's Hogwarts, of course. They've also got Ilvermorny. They've got Durmstrang, and then they've got Beauxbaton. So it's really cool if you want to represent one of these schools. And they all are the same style, just like different colors and then different patches. And you can actually put a wand right here. They do have a wand nearby, I'll show you. So you just slip this in right through, and then it stays put because it's kind of snug. There you go. And you can tote your wand around, which is nice, especially if you have one of the interactive wands and you want to use it. This is like a quick way to like not have to dig it out of your bag and then have a place to put it. I actually found that this bag was really handy. I ended up borrowing a friend's because I forgot this on my last trip, and I got to use hers, and it holds so much. I thought it might be like too large and bulky for the parks, but it was perfect, and you can wear it like crossbody or just on your shoulder. But I actually love this bag. So not only does it have a spot for your wand, it also has a spot for your phone. And I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it fits just fine in there, even with the case. And if you open it up, you've got this strap It's all like nicely tucked in here. Got a bunch of stuffing. This would actually make a good travel bag as well. Like, you could totally fit a decent sized laptop in here. Here's the inside. There's some pockets. I love this bag. I think it's so cool. And then this is where you can put a cell phone. So here's my 15 Pro Max, and it just slides right in. Like, perfect. It's not like a tight fit. It fits perfectly in there. And the inside lining has all these Hogwarts H's and it's a little checkered print. And it's a faux leather material. And then on the back side it is plain, but it's got another pocket, which is super useful. And it does have a side pocket as well, but it doesn't fit a whole lot. Like, I don't even think a water bottle would fit in here. And then it's got the Hogwarts saying on here as well. So really cool bag. Love this messenger bag. And this one retails for $75. I have my receipt from one of those purchases when I got the scarf in the messenger bag. So just to show you, if you have a Premier Pass, you get 15% off. If you have the Preferred Pass, you get 10% off. And this is what my total looked like. And I was able to save $17.25 with my pass. Oh, I actually have one more item in here. I also wore this when I wore my Ministry of Magic shirt. So this is a pin. If I find where the backing is, I'll show you what it costs. But I think they're around $12. Really nice quality. And I was wearing like overalls with the shirt underneath it. And I had this pin to my overalls. So cute little accessory. I found it and it retails for $14. Next bag is from Cosme. So this is the wand shop that you would see in Wizarding Paris. So I got one thing from them, and it is an exclusive one that released around opening. I believe they're going to have this probably going forward. I don't think it's just while supplies last. They didn't say anything like that, but I had to grab it, and you'll see why once I open it up. But it's in this beautiful white box, and it's got the little pretty chiffon, and it's got a little velvet lining. And this is a second generation wand, and it's of the golden phoenix that you would see in the archways, which I think would make a really good souvenir when you're visiting, something to remember the parks by if you're like gonna get just one wand. But since I collect some of the wands, I had to get it, and it's one that you can use while you're in the park because it does have the interactive feature on the front, and this is the second gen, so this means that it vibrates and lights up, and you can use it on the app to like gain points and things. So I thought it was really cool, and I had to get it while I was there. This one was a little more expensive than their regular wands. This one retailed for $85, and you can get your annual pass discount on it. It also comes with a map. Here's the map for the Ministry of Magic area at Epic Universe. And then on the other side, you have Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley for Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. And then it has a little slip on how to connect your second gen wand with the app. Definitely one of my favorite items that I picked up. Cosme also has a lot of really pretty wands. They're not the second gen, but they are interactive. And I have my eye on a few, but I just wanted to get this one so bad, so let me grab this one for the trip. And speaking of some souvenirs you can get, so I bought 2 of the ride photos, and you go on the Battle at the Ministry. So this is what you get if you purchase your ride photo. So it looks really cool. It looks like the Daily Prophet. And when you open it up, there's your picture, and you can see more of the Daily Prophet. So it looks like a magazine. It's really cool. And then this is me with a group of my friends. So we've got like me and Carla right here kind of in the center. Don't know these people. But it was really cool. So I can't wait to find a spot to display this. And I'm thinking either like keeping it open like this and just like putting command strips on the back here and then just sticking on the wall. But you can also have it kind of just like bent like this and display it on a table, and you can open these up and it will create like a little stand. It also has the date here, which I thought was a nice touch. So really cool photo. And then my second photo, so I'm right here in the front this time, and then these are my friends. I don't know anyone else in this cart. I would like to go one day where like fill up the entire thing with just people I know, but it's still a really cool photo opportunity you can buy. We have asked if like they could just like zoom into your party, and they say they can't do that. They don't have like the capabilities for how they sell the photos that way. But when you purchase a print, you can also purchase a digital photo for like an additional, I think they said $10. And these are $36. You can apply your annual pass discount on the photos as well. Okay, next. So this is not from the Wizarding World. This is from the Super Nintendo area, and this is their souvenir cup that you get when you purchase one of their DK floats. So it's a Donkey Kong cup, little mug. It's plastic, but it has kind of like a double insulated wall, so it kind of keeps your beverage cooler longer. And I just thought it was cute with this cup, and it wasn't that much more to purchase it with a souvenir cup or without. So I did grab this, and you also get a souvenir spoon, but I don't have that here. It's probably in one of the other bags. In this bag, we have the French version of the Love Potion, and this retails for $16. It's so pretty. I need to get this plastic off of it, but this is the back side. It's got a really pretty pink tassel. I love it. I think it's so cute and will look good on the Weasley shelf. I like that it's like a heart shape, and you can like consume this liquid. I think it's meant to go in like a tea, but I won't be opening it up. I will just be displaying it because it's so pretty. We got some of the school pins. So first one is the Ilvermorny pin. So this is what their school crest looks like, and these pins were $14. Here is Durmstrang, and then here's the Beauxbaton. The Durmstrang and the Beauxbaton will go perfect on my Goblet of Fire themed pin board, so that's why I had to grab those. And then for the Ilvermorny, I thought it would be cute if I ever wanted to try to do like a cosplay outfit or something. So that is why I got these three. Right, next in this bag, we've got something that looks a little fragile because it's all wrapped up. Oh, this one's pretty. So this one is Nicholas Flamel's Prophecy Orb that you would recognize from Crimes of Grindelwald. So pretty. I love that it's gold. It's silver in the movies, but I like the gold detail because most of like the Harry Potter things are gold, so it will really go in my room at least. And then it's got this like really pretty ornate design, and this one retails for $30. I think it's so pretty, and I can't wait to find a spot to display this. Next, I also got these time turner earrings. They're so pretty. I love that they look like they're like in mid-turn, like they don't spin around or anything. They just already look like they're doing that, and they're very detailed. They even have like the inscription on the side here, if you can see. They're really pretty, and these ones retailed for $27. My only thing I would say that's negative about these is when I try to put these in, they're very heavy. So they do weigh down your earlobes. So I'm wearing it for today's video, but I don't think I could ever wear these to the theme park because they're so heavy, especially like if you go on a roller coaster or something. I feel like they would hurt. And here they are in. They are really pretty. They're just very heavy. I don't know. You can see like how much they're weighing the earlobe down. So I know like if I tried to wear them all day, they would probably bother me, but for like short periods of time, they're fine. They are really pretty, but just something to know if you do try to purchase them. The next jewelry item that I picked up were these Gryffindor pearl earrings. I think they give a really nice touch to a 1920s Gryffindor outfit vibe. They're so cute. They had these in all four houses. I think in my last haul video that I had for Epic, I got the Hogwarts crest ones that are kind of like a brown color to them. So they also have Hogwarts plus all the houses. And these ones are $27. Really pretty. And these ones are not heavy. So I actually wore these while I was at the parks a few times. So they are park approved. And then last jewelry item that I picked up is this Hogwarts crest, and it's like a little star design chain detailed pin, and this one retails for $20. It's so cute. I think it would like look really pretty as an accessory on an outfit. So like you have like a collared t-shirt, you could pin it on both sides. I also seen people try to use this for their like original robes and have a like chain detail added to it. I don't know how well that would hold up like wearing it all day because it doesn't look super strong, but I think it would look and last really well on a collar. That's why I picked this one up. So cute and pretty. Really like that. And then I have two items that I threw in here, more like souvenir type items. Dropping them. So these are cups that you get when you purchase a beverage at Bar Moonshine, and also one of them is from their other restaurant that they have. So it was the same drink that I got for both of these glasses. They actually really need to be washed, but they are from the Gilly Water. So that is one of the cocktails that they have. And at Bar Moonshine, if you order it, you get this cute plastic Bar Moonshine cup that they have it in. So it's kind of like a stemless champagne flute. And then they also have it, if you get it at like the other two restaurants, you'll get it in this glass instead. So I would say if you're gonna get it, try to go to Bar Moonshine and grab it before you go sit down at a restaurant, because if not, they don't have the logo on there, but it is a plastic cup that you can reuse. So I brought mine home, and they're slightly different in size. And I did notice if you get it at Bar Moonshine, they fill the drink up all the way, and then if you get it at the other restaurants, they fill it like halfway. And it's a really pretty drink because it has like glitter flecks in it as well. But yeah, this is the Bar Moonshine souvenir glass, and there's not an option to get it without you. When you purchase it, you get it with it. All right, next we have this bag, and I think this is stuff from K.Rammelle's. So if you saw the vlog, you know I was gonna pick this up. I got the snail slime shoes. They looked so interesting, little gummy snails. Thought it goes perfectly with the French theme. And then I also got the butterbeer barrels. So these are like little truffles. So they're butterbeer flavored caramel filled barrels is what it says on the back here. And these are $20, and the snails were $16. And some of the nutrition facts if you're interested. And I do want to try these. I think I need some scissors, and the camera's about to die. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I like the packaging. And then this one just kind of opens up. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab one. Here's a close-up of the snail, and it is super squishy, little gummy snail. So give it a try. I think it's like a lime or lemon flavor. I really like these. I'm not sure what the flavor is supposed to be, but I feel like I get like kind of a lemony, fruity taste to them, but these are really good. Would I say that they're worth $16 for just 6? No. I think that's a really pricey gummy. But if you want to try them out for like the novelty of it all, then at least they're good. So it would be fun to like actually enjoy while you're in the Wizarding Paris. So I'm not mad about it. I still think the packaging is really cute, even if like you didn't eat them and just wanted to display them. But I thought they're fun, and I will be enjoying the rest of those. Now for these, got some scissors. Open it up. So I think the outside is like a white chocolate, and then the inside is caramel, and I think the white chocolate has a butterbeer flavor to it, or is supposed to at least. So that's my assumption. Open this up. Ooh, you do get like a very strong caramel butterscotch scent. Here's a close-up of the barrel. It looks really cute. I'm afraid like how liquidy the caramel inside is gonna be. If it's gonna fall out because it's pretty large, but we'll see. They're definitely butterscotch on the outside, and there's a lot of that caramel filling, which is pretty cool. But it is, like I said, like a white chocolate mixed with like butterscotch for that outside coating. and I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of that flavor. I do like the inside a lot, and they're very, very rich. I feel like you're either gonna really love these or like not be the biggest fan of them, and I think I'm leaning more not a big fan of them for me personally. They're not horrible, but I would not purchase them again, especially for the price point, and I don't absolutely love them, but they are interesting. I'm glad they have like a cool filling and they're not just chocolate. But that's my review for the butterbeer barrels. All right, we're officially down to the last two items, and they're larger items, so we'll go ahead and start with this one first. This one is so cute. So it's a Niffler blanket. It's got like a plushy hoodie, so like this part you can put over your head, and it's so cute. So I got this when I was staying at the Grand Helios, and I actually used it there, and then I just like rolled it back up. But it looks so cute on. I will insert some pictures of me wearing it when I was there, like flicking over all of the park, like from the park view window. And it's just so fun, and it's super soft. The only thing is, I wish it was a little more like, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like a plushy blanket. Like I feel like it has some kind of lining on the inside that makes it a little more stiff. That's the only thing I don't love about it. But everything else I think is so cute and fun. And I'm an adult and it does fit, as you can see in the photo. But this one retails for $70. And I believe that they have marked this one up. I think it was $60 before. So definitely watch that when you're waiting to buy some things. But no regrets. I think it's so cute and it'll be fun to wear around the house. All right, last item. Maybe the largest item, but once you get out of the box, it's not that big. This isn't the last item. There's another item in this bag. Okay, we'll do this one first and then we'll do the big box. Bonus item. So it's all wrapped up. It was just thin, so I didn't feel it before. I got the paper off, and it is a Metro Flu sign. And it's like a ceramic sign, kind of like the subway tiles that you would see when you go through the Metro Flu and get into the Ministry of Magic. When you exit the ride, you see this. I thought it was really cool and would display really well. So this is the front. Really nice. Kind of see the tile a little more behind the font here. And then you've got a little fireplace with the Metro Flu powder and green flames, all that fun stuff. And then here on the back, you can see how you can actually hang it up. So you can display it on the wall. And this one retails for $25. That was really nice. They actually have a few other things. So they have a mug that goes with the Metro Flu. I thought was really nice. And it has like the green flames on the inside. Might get it in a future park visit, we'll see. And then there were like coasters and things like that. But this is the one item I picked up from the Metro Flu collection. And now for the last item. So a lot of their like fragile items, I noticed they do package them really nicely. So you might see something that looks more fragile like on the shelves, and then when you go to check out, they'll either already have it packaged and just grab you one of those, or they'll package it for you. This item was a little more on the heavier side. I waited till the end of the day to pick this up, and then I went ahead and got it at the shop that's at the very front entrance or exit to the park, whatever way you look at it. So you don't have to buy all your merchandise like once you're in the portal. They have a really big shop at the front that has like a lot of the merchandise that you would find in the Wizarding World and Isle of Berk and Super Nintendo, Dark Universe. It's full of things. So if you missed something or forgot something and you're already out, you can check that last shop, and it stays open really late, like even kind of a little bit past park hours. So if you stayed at one of the portals till close, you might be able to catch that one as well. But anyways, back to this item. Open it up, can you see it? Ah! So this is the phoenix that you see in the archway. So this actually matches the wand really perfectly, but I actually bought this before I even knew that they were going to make that wand. So I'm actually going to display it in here now that I have it, but I thought it was really cool. So you are supposed to display a wand with this, and it's just so pretty, really well made, has great weight to it. It's gorgeous. Here's the bottom, and this one retails for $65. I think totally worth the price. Let me grab the wand. So here's the Phoenix wand. and you can display it. This is how I saw them display it in the store. Kind of like so. Doesn't want to balance right now. Maybe if I have it on a table it will. Something like that. I have seen people try to stick it in the claws, but I don't know how that would fit. Maybe like that? I don't want to scratch the wand. That could work too. That looks really cool. So, I'm scared I'm going to scratch it with the claws. But this is the Phoenix wand with the Phoenix wand stand. So pretty, so nice. Can't wait to find a spot for this. I feel like it would go really well with like the Dumbledore shelf, but we'll see if I can make it work. So that's gonna wrap up today's Epic Universe haul. Let me know what your favorite item was down in the comments below. And as always, if you liked today's video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you're notified during my next video upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!